The next on the list here for this, for presentations would be Mr. Bill Papp. He will be presenting a discussion on device plans. Bill Papp is the principal sales consultant for Oracle and the founding member of ELVS, which is the Electronic Learning Volunteers Enhancing Schools. Thanks.
Co-founding actually with Mr. Burr. Okay, so I'm just going to cover a little bit about data connections and costs. There's a lot of acronyms and things out there that some folks are confused. I know that my family, for example, gets very confused over this stuff. So, but basically how devices connect is fairly straightforward. On the one end you have your device, on the other end you have the internet. There's really two paths that it can follow, one being cellular, connecting through Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, and the other path is Wi-Fi, wireless, where you, at the school, at your location, you will have wireless routers. You probably have them in places like here around the room and stuff that pick up signals. And also how you tell kind of one from the other. You'll see these acronyms, as mentioned, 3G, 4G, 4LTE, which stands for long-term evolution, implying that there's going to be a 5G and other technologies coming along that's just going to be incredible. And then down below you see numbers like 802.11b or G or N, and then all these things really do talk to the actual quality of the connection. You know, N is faster than G, G is faster than B, 4G is faster than 3G. That's really what it comes down to, and what that translates into is cost. The faster the connection, the more that you're going to be asked to pay for it from your providers. So if you do come into a facility such as this, you find the wireless signal, you're able to get on the wireless network, it doesn't really cost you anything. That's what's there. However, if you decide to connect through the providers, AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, etc., it's going to cost you some money. And basically, for the two that I looked at, Verizon and AT&T, which are the two most popular in this area, there's also Sprint, and there's bundles and things, but the general range is somewhere between, say, $30 to $80 per month for the plan, depending on if it's a 2 gigabyte, 5 gigabyte. It really comes out to how much data you're loading. And this is different than, say, when you're talking to your telephone company and it's minutes. I, just as an aside, once made the mistake of downloading a large file thinking that I was being charged by the minute, and it turns out it was a $300 download for my company that I had to spend. So you have to be careful about that. And they are all sort of competitive. If you go to the websites, they break it down now to the point of if you're using a cellular phone versus a slate or a tablet, and the different sort of gradations with that. So that's really it. And any questions?